Hi, my name's Yvonne. I'm Head of Cinema Operations at Filmhouse, and today I'm going to talk to you about our thoughts and plans around accessibility in a new Filmhouse building. So my team is the front of house team at Filmhouse. That's the box office staff, the ushers, the duty managers, all the people you would typically interact with if you came to see a film with us. And as a team, we are enormously fond of the current building. We love its history, and we've just had loads of lovely times there. So we are kind of sad to be thinking about leaving to go to this new building. However, as the front of house team, we're also really aware of the limitations of the current building and how those limitations can impact negatively on staff and customer experiences, and so much more so on the experience of customers with physical disabilities who come to the building. It's a really tricky building to move around in. It's really difficult to get in and out of some of the cinemas. So even though we are very affectionate about the new building, we're just really excited at the idea that we might genuinely build a truly accessible new film house that works for everyone. And if you are a customer with a disability, I would really warmly encourage you to get in touch with us and just let us know what you want to see in the new building. What do you think is best practice? What have you seen other people do that doesn't work or works? We would love to hear from you. So we've had some questions already about accessibility, and one of the questions was, will there be lifts? And yes, there will be lots of lifts in the new building. It's a very tall building, so we're going to have a bank of lifts that people can easily move between the floors, but we're going to make sure we have more lifts than just the minimum. We don't want you to have to queue for ages or cram into a lift with lots of other people, so we're going to try and make sure that we have more than enough for people to be able to move around. And we're going to have toilets. We're going to have lots of toilets in the new film house and lots of accessible toilets. And we get lots of constructive customer feedback about the fact that our current toilets are very small and pokey and there aren't enough of them. So we're really excited, very excited about toilets. And in addition to lots of toilets and lots of accessible toilets, we're going to have a changing space toilet, and that's an additionally adapted accessible toilet that includes a hoist and a bed, and that means that people with a much wider range of disabilities can comfortably come to the film house for a meal or to watch a film or whatever. In our cinemas, we're looking forward to having leg room. That'll be really nice, lots of leg room, lots of very comfortable seats. And we're going to have more wheelchair spaces, and those wheelchair spaces are going to be sited in preferable positions in the cinema. And we'll have the flexibility to very easily, and even at the last minute, take seats in and out to accommodate multiple people using wheelchairs in the screens. So if a group of friends who all happen to use wheelchairs want to come, we should be able to sort that out, which is really like something we're looking forward to. And then we're going to have an accessible stage. So some of our stages in Filmhouse at the moment are only accessed via stairs. Obviously that's not great for disabled filmmakers, so we're going to sort that out in the new building and make sure that all stages in the building are fully accessible. And then lastly, in our bigger cinemas, we're going to have more aisles, and that's because we have lots of different types of customers that require an aisle seat when they make bookings with us, and that can be because you just prefer an aisle seat, or anxiety, or continence issues, or even sometimes people with back pain. All sorts of people that just feel so much more comfortable and so much more able to relax watching a film if they know they can really easily nip out of the cinema at any moment should they feel the need to. In our new cafe bar, there's going to be loads of natural light, which is really exciting because we don't have a lot of natural light in the current cafe bar. But we're going to balance that. We don't want to have that kind of glass box feeling that people tend to not really like about new buildings. So we're going to use lots of natural materials and create warm, cozy spaces within the cafe bar. We're going to have sound absorbing materials so that even at quite busy times when the cafe bar is full of people, hearing impaired customers should find it much, much easier to carry on conversations with their friends. And then for those quieter times, we're going to work quite hard to make sure that we still have kind of nooks and crannies and spaces that feel very safe in the cafe bar. We know a lot of support workers meet the people they support in our cafe bar for a coffee. We know that in surveys, when we survey our customers, it often scores very highly that people feel very safe in our building, and we often get written in comments of people saying, you know, as an older woman, this is one of the few places I feel safe coming to alone at night. Or so we want to make sure that we really, really maintain that feeling in our cafe bar space. We want you to really like it. We want you to feel safe there. We want you to enjoy yourself in the new film house. Lastly, just to think about our staff facilities. At the moment, we don't have accessible staff facilities. Our offices are only accessed by stairs. Our projection boxes are only accessed via very narrow stairs. And we don't have lots of like other types of staff facilities that disabled staff members might benefit from, like good food preparation or breakout spaces. So in our new building, we're going to have fully accessible staff facilities, and that's going to really broaden the range of people that want to work with us, and which will make us just a much more informed organisation and a more inclusive organisation, which will be really nice. And if you don't want to work for us, but you want to come on a projection tour or see our messy offices, you'll be able to do that, because for backstage tours and things, the building will be fully accessible for people with disabilities. Please let me know if you have any ideas, any thoughts, any comments about accessibility in a new film house. This is our chance to build something that really works, that's really welcoming and successful, and that you feel very comfortable coming to. So any thoughts or comments that you want to share, there'll be details at the end of this video. We would love to hear from you, and I really warmly encourage you to get in touch. Thank you.